Good morning, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1983 season is on the air. Today's date is May 31st, 1983. This is our final game in the month of May. We are at Fenway Park for a matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. We're doing a special early morning game here today because of the NFL playoff game starting at 3. I know I want to watch both, so I'm doing an early game today. The White Sox coming into this game at a record 2 games under 500, 21 and 23. But when I checked the actual results where the White Sox were at this time, this is pretty much where they were. The Red Sox still trying to find themselves as well, 21 and 24. This has been a very strange season, opening part of the season so far. It's like nobody, and pretty much nobody in baseball wants to win something. I don't know. A lot of teams are under 500 right now. But I know it's still May, and we've still got a long way to go before some of these teams took over later in the year. So we will see what happens today in a game between the Chi Sox and the BOS Sox. We will find out today. Ben Witz, Brian Patterson, Beatles Eternally, and Brian B. are going to join us here at Fenway Park. Beatles Eternally, of course. I always got to tell Beatles Eternally, that in my life, I just love doing cards and dice baseball. That counts. Jeremy Brooks now joins us here at Fenway Park. The Red Sox historically won this game 2-1. The White Sox had 7 hits in an error. The Red Sox had 8 hits in an error. And we'll see what happens today between the White Sox and the Red Sox. As I said, we're doing this game early, dude, because I want to watch football, and I want to get this game in. John DFW joins us here at Fenway Park. Good to have you. I know you just subbed from me last night, and it's good to have you here. I have lots of stuff on the channel there, John. So besides Inside Pitch, so check around and see what you like. So we should have a good one today, hopefully, as we'll go ahead and get started. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, future world champion Met, Bobby Ojeda. He was 12 wins, 7 losses, no saves, a 4.04 ERA in 1983. We are at Fenway Park. 1983, Fenway Park was neutral, only 141 home runs. Pretty neutral, actually favored pitchers just a little bit. So Fenway Park, at least for home runs, they did have a good average there. But we'll see what happens here today. Fenway Park, adjustments to nothing. Straight pitcher, straight batter card. So if everybody is set and ready to go, it is time to start the top of the first, as we'll get this game in. And of course, this is the final game in the month of May. I will be posting the standings in the Facebook group, the Universal Lounge, later today. Let's get going. Leading off for the White Sox will be second baseman Tony Bernazard, a 265 average, 8 homers, 56 home runs in 83. Bernazard will be on the Seattle Mariners later in the season. He is a White Sox tonight. We're going to use blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. Doug Hunt now joins us here at Fenway Park. It is time to see how it goes here. A good rivalry matchup. Chi Sox, BOS Sox. Who will win? Ojeda, 6'4". Against the switch right, it's a home run chance. Against the lefty, Bernazard needs a 220 is too high. Bernazard, 6'5", and he's going to hit one hard right to second. But Jerry Remy's going to make a catch on the line out, one down. That'll bring up the Chicago designated hitter, Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. You bet. 289 average, 26 homers, 86 RBIs. Ojeda will go ahead and pitch. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Fenway Park. Ojeda, 5'6" against the righty. It's a blank. Fisk, 3-3 against the lefty. Fisk hits one hard into right field. That's going to bounce off the wall. That's going to be a double for Fisk. So Fisk will go ahead and get a double, and he will hold at second base. That will bring up the center fielder, Harold Baines. Hall of Famer? No. 280 average, 20 homers, 99 RBIs. No, not a Hall of Famer. Don't care. Strategy roll. And nothing for Fisk. He'll stay at second base. Ojeda, 5'4". It's a blank. Baines, 6'6". And that is going to be a fly ball to center field. And Reed Nichols is going to make that play for out number 2. Fisk, a base runner, 3. Hit the center, -1. Nichols a 0, 1-2. Fisk will take third. He won't. That's right, Harold Baines. Just go ahead and fly out to center field and show everybody you are not a Hall of Famer. That'll bring up the left fielder, Ron Kittle. I had a lot of people in Chicago had a lot of high hopes for Ron Kittle, just too many injuries. But a lot of people thought he was really going to be the next big thing. 254 average. He did have 35 bombs that year and 100 RBIs. Ojeda will go ahead and he will pitch. Ojeda, 3-1 against the righty. It's going to be an automatic out, and it will be a fly ball to center field. Once again, Reed Nichols is going to get to that. He'll make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the White Sox, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. No, not a Hall of Famer. I don't care what you guys say. Harold Baines is not a Hall of Famer. Keith Hernandez should be in the Hall of Fame, and he's not, although I heard he's going to be on the ballot for the contemporary ballot this year. I heard he may be on the ballot for this one. Question is he get it along with Don Mattingly? They both should get in, hopefully, but we'll see. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox today is Floyd Bannister. Always felt he was solid. 16 wins, 10 losses, a 3.35 ERA in 83. Bottom of the first, leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, the Rem Dog, Jerry Remy, recently passed away. 275 average, no homers, 43 RBIs. Bannister will go ahead and pitch. Bannister, 2-2, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 6-2, and Remy will lead off with a double into right field. Split the gap, easy play picked up by Pachorik, and Remy will hold at second base. And now we'll see the right fielder, Dwight Dewey Evans. Should he be put in the Hall of Fame? A lot of people say yes. And if he does, I would probably put that on credit card. 238 average, 22 homers, 58 RBIs. Strategy roll for Remy, and he's going to stay put at second. Bannister, 3-6, that's a blank. Evans, 3-3, and he lines out to short. That's going to be out number 1. Remy will be doubled off on a 2 or a 3, and no, he'll get back. So Remy stays at second base. And now we'll see the left fielder, a real Hall of Famer, Jim Rice. Absolutely no doubt about that guy. 305 average, 39 homers, 126 RBIs. I'm pretty sure nobody in the chat will object to Jim Rice being a Hall of Famer. That man definitely is one. Strategy roll. Remy stays at second. Bannister, 2-4, strikeout, too high. Rice, a 4-6, and he hits one to right field to be a fly to right. Pachorik will get that. That's going to be out number 2. Remy, base runner 3, hit to right 0. Pachorik is a +1, a 1-4. Remy will get to third. He won't. He'll stay at second base. As Ben Witt says, Rice is genuine. Absolutely. 2 away. And now we'll see the Boston designated hitter, Tony Armas. And I think he belongs in the Hall of Very Good, although he had a tough year in 83, though. He did bat 218, but he did have 36 bombs, 107 RBIs, too. 107 RBIs, and you batted 218? Tells me with runners in scoring position, you were pretty darn good. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 13. Bannister, 4-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Armas, 4-1, and that's hit the left field, but that'll be a play for Kittle, and he will get to it and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. No score after 1. Tony Armas would be, as clean baseball fan joins us here at Fenway Park. He would be a $25 million a year player with those stats. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. So let's see. Let's go to the second. Just trying to get the game early in so I can watch a little football. Top of the second. I know that modified American rugby, as Ben Witz likes to say. Michael Yoder joins us here at Fenway Park. Good to have you here, sir. Top of the second, leading off for the White Sox is going to be the right fielder, Tom Paciorek. 307 average, 9 homers, 63 RBIs. That is a good year. Bobby O, 6'3", wild pitch is a blank. Paciorek, 1-1, hits one into left, a fly to left, and that will be handled by Rice. Next batter for the White Sox will be the first baseman, Chris Nyman. Pretty much didn't play many games for the White Sox that year, maybe more of a call-up. He did have a 286 average. He had 2 home runs. He only played in 21 games for the White Sox. He's the starting first baseman in this game. Ojeda, 2-1. It's a blank. Nyman, 5-3, base hit. Nyman will hit one into left. Single for Nyman. And now we'll see the catcher, Mark Hill, 226 average, a homer, and 11 RBI. Micah the Truck, the official technician, master technician for RJL Network, is here at Fenway Park. Nyman had 2 stolen bases, and he actually gets the steal sign here. 10 minus 3 is 7. Newman minus 1 is 6. He ain't going anywhere. Ojeda, 5-5, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's going to be the first strikeout for Ojeda. He had 94 of them in 83. And now we're going to see the third baseman, Vance Law, a 243 average, 4 homers, 42 RBI. Nyman on at first, and he'll stay there. Bobby O. Ojeda, 3-6. That's a walk plus 10 that will walk Law. So he'll go ahead and allow another base runner, and now runners at first and second. First walk given up by Ojeda. He had 71 of them in 83. And that will bring up the shortstop, Jerry Dubinsky, 230 average, a homer, and 32 RBIs. Or Dibzinski, I guess. Dzinski. Runners at first and second here. And let's see, strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. So the Preston Lions feels like a $20 suit. Hey, at least you guys got there. How depressing you think it is for being a Dolphins fan? You guys at least won a playoff game. We haven't done that in 25 years. Ojeda with the pitch. 3-2, blank. Dibzinski, 1-1, fly ball to left. Easy play for Rice. And that's going to retire the side. Nothing across. Well, no runs, a hit, and a walk. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Red Sox will be the third baseman, Wade Boggs, another true Hall of Famer, not that Harold Baines. And yes, one of the greatest hitters of all time. 361 average, 5 homers, 74 RBIs. Bannister will pitch. 6-6, strikeout, no. Boggs did not strike out much. Boggs, 6-4, and that's going to be a fly to right. That'll be handled by Paciorek, 4 and out. Next up is the center fielder, Reed Nichols. 285 average, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Bannister will pitch. 6-5 against a righty. It's a home run result against the lefty. Bannister needs an 11. Nichols needs an 11. That's a 7, and that is pretty much gone. Kaboom! The ball is pretty high. The ball is pretty deep. And the ball is pretty gone. Home run, Reed Nichols. And he'll put the Red Sox on the board with a definite blast there. As that one, he hits into the short porch in right field for the Red Sox. They'll take a 1-0 lead. So Reed Nichols will go ahead and get that one and put the Bo Sox on the board. As Floyd Bannister pitched him a grapefruit, and Nichols turned that into fruit salad. Here comes the first baseman, Dave Stapleton, who really should have been at first base in Game 6 of the '86 World Series for the Red Sox, but John McNamara left in Buckner. We all know what happened then. 247 average, 10 homers, 66 RBIs. Bannister will pitch. Bannister, 1-5, strikeout, no. Stapleton, 5-3, base hit, hits one into center field. Stapleton keeps it going there with a single. Here comes the catcher, Jeff Newman, a 189 average, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Stapleton on at first, strategy roll, he ain't doing anything. Bannister, 2-3, hit by pitch, no. Newman, 5-5, and that's a ground ball to first. Wow, ground ball double play of 4. So 4-4-4, so it's hit the first base. Shortstop pivot Kaczynski a 0. 1-4, it's a double play. They'll get it. Side retired. 3-6-3 double play. 1 run on 2 hits. A solo bomb by Reed Nichols. And the Red Sox have a 1-0 lead here after 2. Can someone direct me on that replay on YouTube? I think I missed it. Michael Yoder is my NFL team. You can see it right here there, Michael. You see my team right underneath all this. We go to the top of the third and top of the order for the White Sox. Here's Tony Bernazard. He is 0 for 1. Ojeda will pitch. 6-3, wild pitch at the blank. Bernazard, 4-3, and he hits one to center field. That will be a flyout. An easy play for Nichols. Ojeda can pitch to 26, and Bannister 27. So 1 out there. That'll bring up the original Pudge. Fisk got a double his first time up. Ojeda, 2-3, strikeout. No, that's going to be too high. Fisk, 2-1, base hit. Fisk will get one into left. Single to left field for Fisk. He now has a single and a double for the day. Here comes a guy that should not be in the Hall of Fame. Baines is 0 for 1. Fisk had 9 stolen bases. He won't get anyone here. Ojeda, 6-3. Wild pitch. Yeah, he will uncork one, and Fisk goes to second. Ojeda didn't have many of them, only a 1-4 in wild pitches, but that's a 2, and that sends Fisk to second base. And nothing happening there with Fisk at second. And you thought all Mets fans were also Jets fans. No, this guy can't stand the Jets here. I hate the Jets. I'm a Dolphins fan. No, not all Mets fans are Jets fans, Brian B. Ojeda with the pitch. 3-2. That's a blank. Baines, a 3-1, and Baines will hit one into right field, and that's going to be a single. Fisk, a base runner, 3. A single to right, -2 is a 1, and Fisk will hold it third. So Baines will get a base hit. His first hit of the game. And now we'll see Kittle. Kittle is 0 for 1. White Sox threatening here. Infield is going to play in with the bases, with runners at the corners. Actually, no, they're going to play in double play depth. Kittle does hit into double plays. John Haverly joins us here at Fenway Park. So now Fisk and Baines on. Strategy roll. Baines is not going to do anything. He's just going to sit there at first base thinking about going, probably thinking how much it's going to cost him to pay somebody to put him in the Hall of Fame. That's probably the only reason why he got in. Ojeda, 6-6, blank. Kittle, 3-2. And against the lefty, that is an H. And what does that mean? That means that ball just wound up on a street somewhere. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is Gone! Home run, Ron Kittle! Stadium groans. 3-run bomb by Ron Kittle. That wasn't Ojeda's fault. Kittle just went ahead and powered that one out of there. Complete blast. It's 3-1 White Sox. So the White Sox will take a 3-1 lead after that blast. I think that was sent over the Green Monster. And it'll now bring up Pachorik. Pachorik is 0 for 1. You got it there, XSG2. We'll see you then. Ojeda will go ahead and pitch to Pachorik. Now a 3-1 White Sox lead. Bobby O, 6-1, strikeout, no. Pachorik, 5-6, and that's going to be a grounder to second base. Taken care of there by Remy. And Remy will go ahead and send it out. And 2 down. Next batter is Nyman. Nyman got a single his first time up. Bobby O, 5-2, blank. Nyman, 4-3, and that's a grounder to first. This time Stapleton will get it. He'll take it to the bag himself and retire the side. 3 runs, 3 hits, a wild pitch, a 3-run bomb by Ron Kittle. No doubt about that one. And that was just pure power. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Red Sox will be their shortstop, Glenn Hoffman, 260 average, 4 homers, 41 RBIs in 83. Bannister, 6-5, against a righty, home run result, but the 16 is too high. Hoffman, 3-4, he hits a deep fly ball to right field. Going back for that is Pachorik, but he is going to have room, and that's going to be out number 1. It'll bring up the Rem Dog. He got a double his first time up. Bannister, 6-5 against the lefty. That's an automatic out, and it will be a grounder to short. Taken care of there by Dubzinski, and over to first it goes. And now here's Dewey. Dewey is 0 for 1. Bannister, he'll go ahead and pitch. 3-6, that's a blank. Evans, 4-5, and that's fly to center field, but Baines is going to get it. I don't know how he's going to get it. He thinks he's a Hall of Famer. I don't care what he thinks. He is going to make the catch, though, lucky for him, and the inning is over. That's a 1-2-3 inning on the Red Sox. 3-1 White Sox after 3. Top of the fourth coming up. Bobby Ojeda will stay on the mound. Of course, it's early. Mark Hill leads off for the Chi Sox. He's 0 for 1. Ojeda, 4-5, error on a throw. Hill, 6-5. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Hoffman. His error rating is a 10. That's a 19. He won't make an error. He will make the play, and that's going to be out number 1. Not familiar with inside pitch, but it looks good. It is a great game, my good man, and has the best. And Chris Davis has the best customer service anywhere. All right, on the planet. Him with, of course, with Joe Bryan, a payoff pitch, and Keith Avalon of History Maker Baseball. All right, you can ask him any questions or anything like that. If you're not familiar with it, you might want to check it out. The website is on. I have links to the website in comments. You can always check it out. Next batter is Law. Law walked his first time up. Ojeda, 3-3. That is a double question mark against the lefty. A 1-19 is a single. That's an 11. Actually, I'm sorry, against the righty. A 1-17 is an automatic out. That's what's going to be. And that's a fly out the left. Would help if I knew what the guy was doing. 2 down. And now here's Dubzinski. And he's 0 for 1. Bobby O will pitch. Ojeda, 5-6 against the righty. It's a blank. Dubzinski, 5-1 against the lefty. It's a double. He'll go ahead and smack that one into right field. Dubzinski has himself a two-bagger to keep the inning going. And it will now bring up Bernazard. Bernazard is 0 for 2. To play devil's advocate inside pitch, there's a bit of a learning curve to this one. Is there a World Series, a great team? No, there isn't. He doesn't do those. A learning curve to this one. How can it be a learning curve? It's the easiest. Jeez. Dubzinski on at second base. Now let's see here. Strategy roll. And that's a 20. Ojeda turns around, fires to second, but Dubzinski will get back. Ojeda will pitch. Ojeda, 4-6. That's a blank. Bernazard, 1-6. It's a fly to left. That'll be handled by Rice. Rice will get to it, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs and a hit. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. I don't understand how people say this game has a strict learning curve, but yet everyone says Appa Master is so easy to play. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Leading off for the Red Sox will be a real Hall of Famer, Jimmy Rice, and he's 0 for 1, though. Bannister will pitch. Bannister, 3-5. That's a walk plus 10. He'll walk him. And Rice will trot to first. First walk given up by Bannister. He only had 68 of them in 217 innings pitched that year. Here comes Armas. Armas is 0 for 1. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Fenway Park. Luzinski actually is not in the lineup, but he is on the bench. Rice on at first, strategy, and nothing on the 11. And I think inside pitch is easier to play than strat. Bannister will pitch. Bannister, 6-6, strikeout, no. Armas, 6-5, ground out to short, 4-4-5. Second base, pivot, Bernazard, 0, 1-5. They'll get the double play, 2 outs. So 6-4-3 double play. And now the batter is Boggs. Boggs is 0 for 1. Bannister will pitch. Bannister, 3-4. That's a pitcher result. Against the lefty, a 1-4 is an out. That's a 3. And that's going to be a ground out to short. Another play there made by Dubzinski. He'll throw it over and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. 3-1 in favor of the Chi Sox. We'll go to the top of the fifth. Bobby O comes get back on the mound. Leading off for the Chi Sox will be Pudge, Carlton Fisk. He's 2 for 2, a double and a single. Ojeda will then go ahead and pitch. Ojeda, 4-4. That's a walk plus 10. He'll walk him and Fisk will trot to first. That is the second walk given up by Bobby O. It'll bring up Baines, who should not be in the Hall of Fame. Fisk is on base. He had 9 stolen bases, and he's not going to get any here. Ojeda will pitch. Bobby O, 2-1, blank. Baines, 6-5. That's a ground ball to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop pivot. Hoffman is 0, 1-3. And that's a double play, 2 outs. That's why Baines is not a Hall of Famer. He grounds out in double plays. 4-6-3 double play, 2 down. And now the batter is Kittle. Kittle hit a bomb last time up, a 3-run bomb. He's 1 for 2. Highlight Heyday joins us here at Fenway Park. So Kittle on base at the plate, 2 outs now, 3-1 Chi Sox. Ojeda, 1-3, range play. Kittle, 6-4. That's a fly ball to left. Going after that is Jimmy Rice. His range is a 4. That's a 1. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nice play there by Rice to end the inning. Nothing across except a walk. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Leading off for the Bo Sox will be Reed Nichols. He hit a bomb his first time up. Bannister, he'll go ahead and deal. Bannister, 3-5. That's a walk plus 10, and he'll walk Nichols. Nichols will trot to first. Second walk given up by Banny. And we'll bring up Newman. Newman got a single his first time up. Nichols had 7 stolen bases. He'll stay put. Bannister, 4-4. Home run chance against the lefty. A 1-6 would be a chance. The 4 is good. Against the righty. Against the lefty, though, Newman needs a 6. A 1-6, Jeff Newman ties this game up. No. 2-2. Instead, he's going to chop it to short. 4-4-5. Second base pivot, Bernazard 0, 1-5. They will get the double play, 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play. Bannister put it right over the plate, and Newman couldn't put the tomato sauce and the cheese on it. 2 down now for Stapleton. He's 0 for 1. Bannister, he'll go ahead and pitch. Bannister, 1-6, possible error. Stapleton, 4-2. That's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Dubzinski. His error rating is a 9. That's an 18. He won't make an error. He's got it. He'll throw it over and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. 3-1 after 5 in favor of the Chi Sox. Top of the 6th coming up here. And leading off for the White Sox will be Tom Paciorek, and he is 0 for 2. Ojeda can pitch to 4 more before tiring. 2-1, that's a blank. Paciorek, 4-3. And against the lefty, it's a base hit. He'll smack 1 past short. One of the reasons why he is in the lineup, he does very well against left-handed pitching. So Paciorek will be at first. The next batter is Nyman. Nyman is 1 for 2. Yes, there is actually a board game for Highlight. Play.com has that game. And I heard it's actually a lot of fun to play, even though I'm not really a Highlight fan. But I heard it's a good game. Paciorek had 6 steals. He won't get one here. Ojeda, 6-1. Strikeout. Got him. He'll go ahead and get Nyman. And that is strikeout number 2 for Ojeda. And he'll bring up Hill. Hill is 0 for 2. Paciorek on it first. And that's a 20. Ojeda turns around, fires to first. Almost got him, but Paciorek will get back. Ojeda, 1-3, range play. Hill, 4-3, single to right, but it's a range play chance. Range play chance for Evans. Evans going after it. Dewey Evans' range is a 3, and he won't get it. That's going to be a base hit. It'll be a single to right. Let's see. Paciorek, base runner 3. And let's see. Single to right, -2. A 1, he'll get to third. He won't. He'll hold at second base. Evans has a good arm. So a single for Hill, as Dewey Evans will hold Paciorek to 1 extra base, to 1 base. It'll bring up the Law. Law is 0 for 1 with a walk. 1 out, but now 2 runners on base for the Chi Sox. And nothing on Strat. Bobby O, 1-3, another range play. Law, 3-5, that's a ground ball to third. And that ball is hit to Boggs. Boggs' range is a 4. And he's got it. Now the question is, where was it hit? And that was hit down the line. So with the only double play, it could be a 5-3. So 2-2, but no pivot. So a 1 or a 2, it's a 5-3 double play. No, it's going to be a 6. The only play that Boggs had was to throw to first. So he'll get an out, but the runners will move up. So now 2 outs. The runners at second and third will bring up Dazinski. Ojeda is now fatigued, but they're saying finish the inning out if he can. Dazinski is 1 for 2. He's got a double his last time up. Machorik on at third, Hill on at second. Ojeda now the pitch now is tired, but he says, I can go, coach. Dazinski is ready to go. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 7. Ojeda will pitch. 1-2. It's a blank. Dazinski. 2-2. Against the lefty. It's a base hit past second. That'll be it for Ojeda. And 2 runs are going to come in to score. Machorik will come in to score. Hill will come in to score. Dazinski holds it first. It's 5-1 White Sox. Stadium groans. 2 RBI single for Dazinski. As he hits that one off of Ojeda, that will be it for him. So the Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen, and we'll see a new pitcher. Here comes Bernazard. And Bernazard is 0 for 3. And we'll see who the Red Sox are going to bring on to pitch. And they're going to go with, it's a 4-run lead now. So who you want to go with here? The Red Sox bullpen is not that great. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Luis Aponte. 5 wins, 4 losses, 3 saves, a 3.63 ERA. Aponte can pitch to 8 batters. All right. And Ojeda leaves with the L. So here comes Luis Aponte. Bernazard will go ahead. And he will bat. Runner at first. Now it's 5-1 White Sox. And strategy rolls are still on. And nothing with the 14. Aponte, 5-4. Range play. Bernazard, 4-1. It's a single past second, but Remy gets a chance. His range is a 2. He won't get it. It's a base hit. Dazinski will have the speed. He'll get to third. And Bernazard holds it first. So a first hit for Bernazard. Dazinski has a base running rating of 4. That will be good enough with 2 outs. He will get to third base. And now here's Pudge. Pudge is 2 for 2, a double and a single and a walk. Dazinski on at third, Bernazard on at first. 2 outs, top of the 6th, but the White Sox now have a 5-1 lead. Strategy rolls are still on. Nothing on the 6th. Bernazard will stay where he is. Aponte, 6-5. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 1-5, and that's a base hit into center field with a possible double. Dazinski will go ahead and score. Bernazard automatically makes third. Fisk has got to try for second. Base runner 3, center fielder Nichols a 0, 1-3. He'll get there. He will. That's going to be a double for Fisk. That will bring in another run, and it's now 6-1 White Sox. So now 6-1 in favor of the White Sox. And now runners at second and third as Fisk gets himself an RBI. And here comes Baines, not a Hall of Famer. Baines is 1 for 3. 6-1 now. Fans here at Fenway Park not happy. Already thinking about maybe heading for the seats, but still got a chance here. Strategy rolls are now off. Aponte, 1-3. It's a blank. Baines, 1-2. And he just lifts a lowly fly ball to left. And that's going to be grabbed by Jim Rice. And Jim Rice looks at Harold Baines and says, you are not a Hall of Famer. And that will retire the side. But the White Sox get 3 runs on 5 hits in this inning. And they have a 6-1 lead going into the bottom of the 6th. Like the Maury Povich show, you are not a Hall of Famer. Bottom of the sixth inning, leading off for the Red Sox will be Glenn Hoffman. Brian B asked me, am I going to go to any Marlins games? I go, the only time I go see, yeah, I believe he is. I haven't heard he's dead yet. The only time I go to a Marlins game is when the Mets are down here. So I got spring training coming down here in about a month. So I get to see spring training games that are very close to me. Going to Lone Depot Park is a real pain in the butt driving down there. If I do go, I'm going to there is a train that does go down there and a shuttle that will take me to Lone Depot. The problem is that if I do it that way, I won't get home till late with the return train. So if I do go, that's the only way I'm going to be able to go. Hoffman is the batter. He's 0 for 1. Bottom of the sixth, 6-1 White Sox. Bannister, 2-2 at the park. Fenway Park, 4-6. That's a single plus to left field. Hoffman's got to try for second. Base runner 2, left fielder Kittle -1. And Hoffman will put on the brakes and go back to first. He gets a single that will bring up the Rem Dog, who recently passed away. He's 1 for 2 with a double. No strategy rolls. Hoffman will stay at first. Bannister, 1-3. It's a blank. Remy, 4-4. Ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, Pivot Bernazard, 0, 1-3. And they get it, 2 outs. 6-4-3 double play. That is the 4th double play the Red Sox have hit into in the ball game. That is the 4th double play they've hit into. And now here's Evans. Evans is 0 for 2. The White Sox have hit into 1. Bannister will go ahead and pitch to Dewey. Dewey is 0 for 2. Bannister, 1-5, strikeout. And, yep, swing and a miss, struck him out. The inning is over. Big K there for Big K for Bannister. And that's actually his first strikeout of the game. He had 193 of them in 83, but that was his first K. And the side is retired. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. 6-1 in favor of the Chi Sox. We go to the top of the 7th. 6-1 favor of the Bo Sox. Leading off for the White Sox will be Ron Kittle, and he is 1 for 3 with a bomb. And Aponte, he is going to come out of the game. The Red Sox are going to go to the bullpen here. And they are going to go with, since it's now a 5-run lead, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Mark Crystal Clear. 4 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, but a 6.28 ERA. But Clear had a lot of appearances. So Mark Clear will come on to pitch for the Red Sox for a little bit. He can pitch to 9. And we'll see what he does. Kittle leads off. Top of the 7th, 6-1 White Sox. Clear, 4-6 against the righty. Strikeout +10. He'll get Kittle on the 18. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Clear had 81 Ks in 83. Here comes Pachorik. He's 1 for 2. Clear with the deal. 4-6 against the righty. Strikeout +10. He'll get Pachorik. Struck him out. 2 away. And now Nyman. Nyman is 1 for 3. Clear. A 6-3 against the righty. That's a blank. Nyman, 5-1. And it's hit straight away center. An easy play for Nichols. And he'll get that and retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we'll have 10-minute ticker after tonight's game, after today's game. I will post the standings after for the month of May, okay, into the Facebook group. There will be no baseball tomorrow, as tomorrow, since we are going from one month to the next, I always take a day off. So there'll be no baseball tomorrow night. We will return on Tuesday with June 3rd. And we're going to Fulton County Stadium for a matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Dave LaPointe will be pitching for the Cardinals, and Rick Camp will be going for the Braves. That'll be our matchup on Tuesday night to start the month of June as we now go into the third month of the season. So June 3rd, the Cardinals and the Braves, LaPointe and Camp, that will be Tuesday night on Inside Pitch. No game tomorrow night. Bottom of the seventh, the White Sox have a 6-1 lead. And Jim Rice, a real Hall of Famer, leads off. He's 0 for 1, though, with a walk. Bannister still has plenty left in the tank. Jeff Merklin joins us here at Fenway Park. The percentage of blanks on a pitcher's card, thus passing the same on every pitcher's card. No, every pitcher has a different amount of blanks. I believe the stat he uses for that is BABIP, balls in play. Bannister, 6-5. Against a righty, it's a home run result, and that's not going to matter against Rice, and I don't have to re-roll after that. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Jim Rice. Stadium cheers. Yay! Jim Rice goes ahead and hits a bomb, and it will now be 6-2. It's always good, I think, when a real Hall of Famer hits a bomb. Jim Rice goes ahead and blasts that one. That was just a bad pitch by Bannister. He just tossed him a meatball. Rice did put the tomato sauce and the ricotta cheese on it and turned that into lasagna. Here's Armas. Armas is 0 for 2. Bannister will pitch. Bannister, 5-6, strikeout, no. Armas, 2-2, and that's fly to center field. And some bum named Baines is going to make the catch. 1 out. Here's Boggs. Boggs is 0 for 2. Bannister deals. And 5-6 again. Strikeout, no. Boggs, 5-2, and that's fly to center field again. And once again, Baines is going to make the play. I don't know how, because he's not a Hall of Famer, but he will make the play. 2 down. And now Nichols. Nichols is 1 for 1, a bomb and a walk. Both Red Sox runs are homers, one by Nichols and one by Rice. Bannister, 1-4, range play. Nichols, 4-1, ground ball to third. The ball was hit to Law. Law was pretty good. His range is a 4, but he won't get that one. And that's going to be a double for Reed Nichols. He hits that one down the line, and that's going to roll into the corner. So Nichols keeps the inning going with a 2-out double. The next batter is Stapleton. Stapleton is 1 for 2. He has a single. So Bannister will go ahead and pitch. Strategy rolls are off still. Bannister, 2-3. Hit by pitch. No. Stapleton, 6-6. And that's lifted to left, but an easy play for Kittle. He'll get to it and retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits. A solo bomb by Jim Rice. A real, true Hall of Famer. Not like that other guy that thinks he really belongs in the Hall of Fame. 6-2 after 7. We'll go to the top of the 8th. Mark Clear is going to stay on the mound. And he'll pitch to Mark Hill, who will lead off for the Chi Sox. He's 1 for 2. 6-2 White Sox. White Sox trying to get closer to 500 here in the the first third of this 1983 season. Clear, 6-5. That's a walk plus 10. He will walk Hill. So we'll go ahead and give up a walk to Hill. Clear had 63 walks in 83. It will now bring up Law. Law is 0 for 2 with a walk. Hill will stay on it first. Clear will pitch. Clear, 1-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 5-6. And Law will smack one off the green monster. That's going to be a double to left. Mark Hill, base runner 2. A double to left, -3. No chance for him to score. He will hold at third. So now the White Sox got something going on here with nobody out. The next batter is Dubzinski, and he's 2 for 3, a single and a double. Infield coming in. Red Sox cannot afford any more runs. Clear looking in Dubzinski, and he will make a pitch. Clear, 6-4 against the righty. It's a blank. Dubzinski, 5-2 against the righty. It's a ground ball right back to Clear. With the infield in, Hill's base running becomes a 0. He can't do anything. Clear will throw to first to get the out, 1 away. And now here's Bernazard. Bernazard is 1 for 4. He had a single his first time up. His last time up, I should say. Infield staying in. Clear trying to maybe get out of this inning, keep it 6-2. And Clear with the deal. And 1-3. That's a pitcher result against the switch left. A 1-5 is a single. 16 is high. Bernazard, 4-1, but he's going to get a base hit anyway. That's a single past second. Hill will come in to score. Law, he will hold at third. And the White Sox now take a 7-2 lead here in the 8th. Stadium groans. So an RBI single by Bernazard. The batter now is Pudge. The original Pudge. He's 3 for 3 tonight. Fisk is 3 for 3. A single, 2 doubles, and a walk. So now a 7-2 White Sox lead. The infield is going to go back now to try to just get out of this. Yes, also, Fisk is a real Hall of Famer. One of the best catchers ever. Clear is going to pitch. Clear, 4-5. Possible error. Fisk, 4-3. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit the bogs. His error rating is an 11. That's a 20. He will not make an error. 3-3-4. Second base pivot, Remy, +1 is a 5. They will turn the double play and retire the side. 5-4-3 double play, but 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. As Clear only gives up the 1. And that will be all for him and be all there. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th with the White Sox now holding a 7-2 lead here. Bannister can pitch to 2 more before he starts feeling it. Jeff Newman leads off for the Red Sox. And are we going to see a pinch hitter for him? And we will. Newman, actually, no. Newman is, yeah, they're going to, let me see here. What do you want to do? I think you'd probably, in this case, maybe, got to do something here. Newman's going to come out of the game and coming on to bat, has a much better batting average, and he'll take over at catcher as well, will be Rich Gedman. 294 average, 2 homers, 18 RBI, so timeout. As Rich Gedman will now take over at catcher, and he'll bat where he is. He has a 3.28 +2. Got that sit right there. Hold on, dang it. Let's see. So Rich Gedman will come into bat against Bannister as the Red Sox looking for a little bit more offense here. To this day, Dewey Evans still blames Gedman for not stopping the wild pitch by Bob Stanley. Bannister, which pretty much means that Dewey felt that was a pass ball. Bannister, 5-6, strikeout. Cold strike, 3 on Gedman. Got him. And that's going to be a K. Second strikeout for Bannister And that's 1 out. Here's Hoffman. Hoffman is 1 for 2. Bannister, a 1-2 range play. Hoffman, 6-2. Fly ball, center field. Going after that is Harold Baines. And this guy's supposed to be a Hall of Famer. His range is only a 2. And he's not going to get it because he stinks, and it's going to be a base hit for Hoffman. So Hoffman gets a single, and he's on base now because Harold Baines cannot make a routine range play out there in center field. And now here's Remy. Remy is 1 for 3. 2 outs here, 7-2 White Sox. Hoffman, strategy rolls are off. Bannister is now tired, but he says he can go. Bannister, 1-2, range play again. Remy, 5-4. That's a single into center field, but once again, Harold Baines being called upon being a range play. His range is a 2, and this time he'll make the catch. Lucky for him, 2 down. Baines will take a single away from Remy. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And Hoffman will hold it first. That ball must have stayed up there long for Baines to get there. It's the only way he'd make that play. Here's Evans. Evans is 0 for 3. Paul Sheridan joins us here at Fenway Park. Hoffman on at first. Bannister will go ahead and pitch. Bannister, 3-5. That's a walk plus 10. He will walk Evans. So now runners at first and second after that walk. And now here comes Rice. And we're going to see a new pitcher. Bannister coming out of the game. The White Sox know they have a 5-run lead, but they're not going to take any chances. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher. And let's see what's going to be. And they're going to go with... They're going to bring out their main closer. Coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Salome Barojas. 3 wins, 3 losses, 12 saves, a 2.47 ERA. In 83, Barojas is going to come out and pitch to Rice. So Rice is 1 for 2, a bomb and a walk. So Hoffman on at second, Evans on at first. Brian Patterson likes that. So now Barojas will pitch to Rice. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 7-2. Rice already has a bomb, a real Hall of Famer, by the way. Barojas will pitch. Barojas, 6-6. It's a blank. Rice, 4-4, and it's a single into left field, a base hit. Will it score Hoffman? Base runner 2. Let's see, a single to left field. -1 with 2 outs, it becomes a 3. So 3 minus 1 is a 2, and he won't. Hoffman's going to hold it third. So bases are loaded now for the Red Sox, and the batter is Tony Armas. And yes, he has major home run power. Armas, however, is 0 for 3. But you kind of think he's due for a big-time bomb here. Barojas will pitch to Armas. Fans here at Fenway Park know Armas can go ahead and get the Red Sox 1 run behind, back by 1. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, 7-2. Barojas looking in on Armas. No strategy roll. Pitcher versus batter. Barojas will pitch. 4-5. Wild pitch? No, it's a blank. Armas. 3-4. And it's a line drive right to short. Dubzinski puts up his glove. Pow! Inning over. Hit hard right at Dubzinski. But that will do it. No runs on 2 hits and a walk. The Red Sox had bases loaded, and you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. 7-2 White Sox after 8. We go to the 9th. White Sox, a 7-2 lead here. Mark Clear He can pitch to one more before he tires. They're going to leave him out there. And leading off for the White Sox is there's a guy that should not be in the Hall of Fame, and that is Harold Baines. He is 1 for 4. Clear will go ahead and pitch. Clear, 2-4 at the park. Fenway Park, 4-2. And that's going to be a lowly light fly ball to center field. Harold Baines got no power on it. And Reed Nichols says, well, come on, Harold. You can't hit any harder than that. That's going to be a fly out, 1 out. Hall of Famer. Bah! Here comes Kittle. Kittle is 1 for 4. He had a 3-run bomb in this game. What might have been for him if not for the injuries. Clear. 4-4. Strikeout plus 10. And he will get Kittle. Struck him out. Clear is tired, by the way, but he says, I can do it. Here comes Pachorik. Pachorik is 1 for 4 with a single. Clear. He'll go ahead and pitch. Clear. 3-2. That's going to be a walk or a possible home run with the new rule that he has. So it's a walk chance. The first thing I'm going to do is check for a walk. Against the righty, Pachorik is an 8. That is a 2, and that is going to be a walk. If that was not a walk, I would have rolled for a home run chance. But that's going to be a walk. That's the rule that he has here in his new rules here now. So you now treat KW like a KHR with a D20 home run check. But I'm not going all out on that because of uniformity. So I check for a walk first to see. If it's not a walk, then I'll check for a home run. But Pachorik will go ahead and walk anyway. And that's a trot to first. That does get Clear out of the game, though. Clear is done. And the Red Sox will go to the bullpen. When Hernandez gets voted in, will the Baines contempt end? Maybe. Let's see. So let's see here. Next batter. Next batter is Nyman for the White Sox. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be John Henry Johnson. 3 wins, 2 losses, a save, a 3.71 ERA. Clear actually did not do that bad a job. But John Henry Johnson will pitch now for the Red Sox here in the top of the 9th. Pachorik on it first. Nyman is the batter. He's 1 for 4. Johnson, 2-1. Possible error. Nyman, 2-3. It's a base hit to left field. Rice's error rating is a 3. That is a 3, and he's going to misplay it out there. It's going to roll to the wall. So that is a single and an error, which will automatically put Pachorik on at third, Nyman on at second. Rice's arm rating's a -1. Pachorik is a 3. A 1-2, Pachorik will score. He does. Pachorik will score. Nyman will move to third on the error. And it's 8-2 White Sox. Stadium barfs. Yeah. So Nyman going to go ahead. That's going to be a single and a 2-base error. That's an error on Rice, an E7. First error on the Red Sox. They did have an error in the game historically. Pachorik does come all the way around to score. So Nyman is on at third. The batter now is Hill. Hill is 1 for 3, a single and a walk. Rice didn't make that many errors in 83, but he does make one there. So now it's an 8-2 White Sox lead. Hill is the batter, and Johnson will pitch. Johnson, 1-5, error on a throw. The infield is in, by the way, to try to keep runners in. Error on a throw. Hill, 6-3. It's a fly ball to center field, and that's going to be caught by Nichols. It's going to be out number 2. That's his error rating is a 2. That's a 15, so there will not be a throwing error. Hill's a sacrifice fly of 0. Hit the center +2. He will not bring in Nyman that way. Nyman a base runner 4. Nichols a 0, 1-4. Nyman will score, and he will. Deep enough still, and Nyman will go ahead and come in with the sacrifice fly, and it's now 9-2 in favor of the Chi Sox. So sacrifice fly to center, as Nichols really didn't have a chance on that one. And here comes Law. Law is 1 for 3, a double and a walk. But now 2 outs, 9-2 White Sox. Johnson will pitch. Johnson, 3-3. That's a pitcher result. The 18 is too high. Law, 3-3. A line out right to first. Stapleton gloves it. Pop, and the inning is over. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and a walk, and a sacrifice fly. 9-2 in favor of the White Sox. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Red Sox is a real Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs. He's 0 for 3, though. Salome Barojas is going to stay on the mound. He's going to go ahead and try to get the close there. It's not a save situation. Well, right now, he's just trying to get maybe a hold. Barojas will go ahead and pitch. Barojas, 4-1, blank. Boggs, 3-3. Against the righty, it's a base hit. He'll hit that one past third, and Boggs has a single. See, that's what real Hall of Famers do. Here comes Nichols. Nichols is 2 for 2, a double and a bomb, and a walk. Boggs on it first. Barojas will pitch. 6-6. It's a blank. Nichols, 2-4, and that's fly to left. Kittle will go to the line a little bit, but he's got room, 1 out. Here's Stapleton. Stapleton is 1 for 3. Boggs stays at first. Barojas gets the sign. 3-6. It's a blank. Stapleton, 2-2. And against the righty, it's a ground ball to second base. 3-3-4. Shortstop, pivot Dubzinski, a 0, a 1-4. The ball game is over. No. The Blues going to get Boggs at second. Stapleton will make first. They try to get the relay, but it does not get it. And that will be 2 outs. So the Red Sox get another chance on the fielder's choice. So now the last chance for the Red Sox will be Rich Gedman. Gedman is 0 for 1. It's coming in for coming into the game for Newman. So Stapleton on it first. Gedman out the plate. 2 outs now. Bottom of the 9th. Barojas will pitch. 1-5. That's a pitcher result against the lefty. A 1-2 is an out. The 12 is high. Gedman, a 3-1, and it's a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Dubzinski. He's got it. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws to second against Stapleton, and that's your game. The White Sox will come away with a win over the Red Sox today. 9-2. Stadium groans. So a victory here for the White Sox. The Red Sox historically won this game, but not tonight. The White Sox will get the win, and they'll have a 9-2 victory. The White Sox will now go to 22-23. The Red Sox drop to 21-25. Final line score coming up. For the White Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher is Floyd Bannister. He'll get the win. Bobby Ojeda takes the loss. No save, but Barojas does get credit for a hold as he did not allow any runs. So we'll go ahead and get that victory for the White Sox. And a good one here. But we are not done. 10-minute kicker is next. I'm glad I got the game in so I can watch some football tonight. And I'm glad you liked it there, Mr. Sheridan. I think it's the first time you've been in the chat. I got a couple of new guys in the chat today. Good to see everybody. Remember, I'm always honored whoever joins me in the chat for a game. I'm always honored to you guys, for joining me. Been doing this crazy stuff now almost 5 years. I still can't believe it's been 5 years, but I'm having fun doing it. And I'm glad you guys are here to watch it, which I still don't understand why you guys don't have a life. Here I am rolling cards and dice, and you guys are watching cards and dice. And then again, I do the same thing. So don't you guys have to? So I guess none of us have lives. That must be it. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker. Yes, and I do not have a fluffy cat. That's the one thing that Baseball Demos beats me on everything. Baseball Demos has the fluffy cat. I cannot beat him there. It is time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the White Sox are going to get a 9-2 win here over the Red Sox. Let's end the month of May. May 31st, Mariners and the Indians. Seattle 9-14. That's 1. Indians 24-21, and that is 4. That's a win for the Tribe. Oakland at Milwaukee. Oakland 4-32, and that is 3. Brewers 14-44, that's 5. That's a win for the Brew Crew. You've been trying to figure that out for some time too. Yeah, I don't know. Baltimore at Minnesota. Orioles 12-53, that's 6. Twins 8-32, that's 3. That's a win for the O's. California at the Yankees. Angels 9-13, that is 1. Yankees 23-65, that's 11. Yankees right now, they look pretty good. Kansas City at Texas. Royals 7-11, that's 0. Rangers 5-64, that's 7. Rangers actually playing scrappy. Astros and the Cubs. Astros 13-11, that is 0. Cubs 7-23, and that is 2. That's a win for the Cubs. Philadelphia, legally blind is about the only way you can do any replayed baseball anymore. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Mr. Breeden. Philadelphia and the Dodgers. Philly 6-21, that is 2. Dodgers 5-46, that is 4. That's a win for the Dodgers. Braves and the Pirates. Braves 12-11, that's 0. A lot of shutouts today. Pirates 7-53, and that's 5. A win for the Bucks. Expos and the Padres. Expos 10-32, that's 3. Padres 14-36, that's 5. This Padre team could surprise. Mets and the Giants. Mets 8. Mets 8-54, and that's going to be 6. Giants 7-64, that's 7, and that's a win for the G-Men. Reds and the Cardinals, as my Mets can't do anything. Reds 9-31, that is 3. Cardinals 16-14, and that is 2. That game belongs to the Reds. On to June 1st, White Sox at Boston. White Sox 15-36, that is 5. 15-36, yep, that's 5. Red Sox 8-21, that's 2. And that'll be a win for the Chi Sox. Mariners and the Indians. Mariners 14-65, that will be 9. Indians 14-24, that is 3. That's a win for the M's. Toronto at Detroit. Blue Jays 13-64, that's 8. Tigers 14-65, that's 9. The Tigers will beat the Jays. Oakland at Milwaukee. Oakland 11-52, and that's 6. Brewers 11-15, and that is 2. It's a win for the Athletics. Baltimore at Minnesota. Baltimore 10-63, and that's 7. Twins 5-15, that is 1. That's a win for the O's. Baltimore's got ground to make up, that's for sure. California and the Yankees. Angels 5-22, that is 2. Yankees 23-12, that's also 2. Wow. We go extras. We got extras. How about that? California, both teams roll a 4. California is a -2. Yankees are a +1. That will be a win for the Yankees. Kansas City at Texas. Royals 126. That is 2. Rangers 741. That is 4. That is a win for the Rangers. Astros and the Cubs. Astros 931. That is 3. Cubs 961. That is 6. A win for the Cubbies. Phillies and the Dodgers. Phillies 246. That's 4. Dodgers 424. That is 2. That is a win for the Phils. The Phillies also have some ground to make up. Braves and the Pirates. Atlanta 956. That is 6. Pirates 561. That is 6. And we'll go to extras on that one. Atlanta rolls a 3. -4 is -1. Pirates roll a 1 and +0. And that's going to be a win for the Bucks. Expos and the Padres. Expos 952. And that's 5. Padres 1254. That is 6. And the Padres may be looking at a playoff berth maybe later in the year. Mets and the Giants. Mets -132, and that's 2. Giants 713, that's 1. Wow. The Mets do get a happy recap thanks to Seaver. Reds and the Cardinals. Reds 756, that's 6. Cardinals 353, and that's 4. That game belongs to the Reds. On to June 2nd, Kansas City and the White Sox. Royals 326, and that's 2. White Sox 1853, and that's 7. And now the White Sox are now maybe finally trying to get some wins. Seattle at Cleveland. Mariners 756, that is 6. Tribe 1233, that's 4. That's a win for the M's. Toronto at Detroit. Toronto 1325, that's 3. Tigers 1462, and that's 8. And the Cats win another game. They're staying with the Yankees up there up top the AL East. Oakland at Milwaukee. Athletics 1241, that is 5. Brewers 1514, and that's 2. That's a win for the Athletics. Angels and the Yankees. Angels 854, that is 6. Yankees 1013, that is 1. And the Halos get a win there. Cardinals and the Braves. Cardinals 715, that is 1. Atlanta 1625, and that's 4. That's a win for the Bravos. Pirates and the Cubs. Pirates 1112, that is 1. Cubs 652, that is 5. A win for the Cubbies. Mets and the Dodgers. Mets 416, and that's 1. Dodgers 934, that is 4. And the Dodgers will get the win. Phillies and the Padres, as my Mets are now beginning to play like the 1983 Mets, who were just god-awful. Phillies 734, and that's 3. Padres 125, and that's 2. That's a win for the Phils. Expos and the Giants. Expos 1163, that is 8. Giants 534, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Spos. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won today, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always Tuesday. No game tomorrow. I'll return Tuesday night as we start the month of June. It'll be June 3rd, and we'll be at Fulton County Stadium as the St. Louis Cardinals take on the Atlanta Braves. Dave LaPointe will be going for the Redbirds, and Rick Camp will be going for the Bravos. Should be a good matchup as we begin the month of June. The 1983 season now enters its 3rd month for Inside Pitch, so I hope you guys will stay with me. Cardinals and Braves, LaPointe and Camp. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me today. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Tuesday night. The White Sox go ahead and bomb the Red Sox. A 9-2 victory today at Fenway. We'll see you guys Tuesday night. Have a good one, guys.